In this video, we are going to learn how to override parent methods when extending a class. When a class extends another class, it creates a hierarchy where the child class inherits all of the methods from its parent class. That means Java copies all of the parent class's methods into the child class. So if we create a child object, it can invoke any of the methods declared in the child class and any of the methods it inherited from its parent class. An object created from the parent class, of course, can only invoke its own methods because parents don't inherit anything from their children. What would happen if the child class has a method with the same signature as its parent? If both the parent and child class define the play video games method, what happens when Java tries to copy the parent methods into the child class? The parent and child classes probably have different implementations of the play video games method. When the child plays video games, it is probably playing something like Fortnite, and when a parent plays video games, it is probably playing something like Pac-Man. If Java copies the parent play video games method to the child class, then the child will have two different play video games methods which each play a different game. That is not allowed. So Java doesn't copy methods from the parent that are also defined in the child. When a child plays video games, it plays Fortnite. And when a parent plays video games, it plays Pac-Man. When a child class defines a method with the same signature as its parent, it is called method overriding. Child methods override parent methods if they have the same signature. When you invoke an overridden method, the most specific class's method is used. Let's say all three classes in this class hierarchy defined the method getBrainSize. Each class will define the method differently. The basic class version returns 1. The advanced class version returns 2. And the superior class version returns 9001. When the getBrainSize method is invoked on a basic object, it returns the value 1 because that is how it is defined in the basic class. When the getBrainSize method is invoked on an advanced object, it returns the value 2 because that is how it is defined in the advanced class. And when the getBrainSize method is invoked on a superior object, it returns the value 9001 because that is how it is defined in the superior class. Child classes inherit methods from their parent class, except for methods that are overridden in the child. When you create an object, Java determines what methods it can invoke. A child can do homework, play video games, and pay taxes. And when a child plays video games, it specifically plays Fortnite, even though its parent plays Pac-Man. Polymorphism gives us the power to assign a child object to either a parent or a child variable. No matter which type of variable you assign a child object to, it won't change anything about the object. The type of the variable does not change the object assigned to it. If we assign the child object to a parent type variable, it is still a child object. If we call the play video games method on this p variable, it will tell the child assigned to it to play video games. Since child objects play Fortnite, p.playVideoGames will play Fortnite. Even though it is assigned to a parent variable, a child object is still a child object, and it does child things. When an object is created with the new keyword, Java determines which methods are inherited or overridden. However, the variable type does make a difference. The variable type is like a lens through which you look at the object. You see the object as the variable's type, so this child looks like a parent. That means it can only do parent things like pay taxes and play video games. But the object is still a child, so it does things like a child would. p.playVideoGames will still play Fortnite because this object is a child. But p cannot do homework because p is a parent variable and parents don't know how to do homework. The object type identifies how an object invokes a method, and the variable type identifies which methods can be invoked. A parent variable can only invoke the pay taxes and play video games methods, even if it's assigned a child object. But if it is assigned a child object, it will play Fortnite instead of Pac-Man. And that is computer science.